Lot number 520 is a 2011 Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. This unit belongs to the Miami-Dade County School Board. As you can see, I'm not very happy with the way they handled the removal of the decals. They painted right over them with a thick black paint. That's going to ruin the color scheme law because the color scheme law is black and white. This one is black and white, but there's a black spot in the middle. So I assume that whoever buys this car is not going to be driving it like that. I guess eventually they'll end up painting the rest. But it really doesn't look good. But we were going to consider it a junk candidate, but the motor is so good and it's been running for so long, for like an hour and a half, and it's idling nice and smooth. The AC is not blowing cold, but the transmission engages. It's got a flat tire. I still consider it a junk candidate because of all the work that it needs, but you know, cosmetic, tires, and AC is not blowing cold. But whoever buys this, remember that impersonating a police officer is against the law. Even though it does not, I believe that color scheme has been broken with that black paint there. But if I were you, or whoever buys this car, do not drive it like this. Get it painted, because it really doesn't look good. All right. So let's get moving. The headlights are slightly dull. The front bumper looks good. The motor sounds really good. Listen. Idling nice and smooth. The body is straight. The hood is good. The tires are all low on air. Like this one's low on air, and this one's dry rotted. This tire, I don't recommend you drive this car at all because it's dry rotted. That tire can blow up on you. Alright, and you can see the wonderful paint job they did covering the word police. It's a canine unit, so it has a cage inside. I'm going to show it to you. The rear bumper looks good. It's been painted over as well. It's got a full-size hitch. The tail lamps are okay. This is a 2011. It had a light bar. The back, the American aluminum canine cage, has a fan, has a little fence on the window there, and enclosed. A lot of dog hair everywhere. You got a surface rust spot on the roof. Let me turn that radio off. All right, the driver's seat is good. The passenger side seat is missing the headrest and it has a lot of stains. The door panel looks okay, appears to be complete. It's got the foot adjustment. AC is blowing hot. It's got 125,000 miles. Let me rev it up. Motor sounds great. That is the only reason why it's not being considered junk, because of the engine and the transmission engages. You got the weather strip moldings all over the place on both sides. Both of them are off the car. The tires, I'm going to say, they're dry rotted. I don't recommend you drive this car. The back ones are dry rotted as well. I'd rather you junk this car. Anyways, but if you appreciate and a good motor, a good transmission, and the body is straight, it definitely is worth painting it because the motor is good. and the interior is not so bad, but you don't have the back seat. So that may be another issue, getting the back seat, unless you want to keep it a canine so you can drive your dog around with you. All right, so that's pretty much it. Here was touched up as well. The school board did this, so Videra didn't do it. They did it. We told them that they needed to make sure, and they did make sure that it's not legible. And I don't believe it falls under the color scheme law because of that black spot. No police car looks like that. So you can't impersonate a cop like this. You might get the opposite. They might consider you something else. All right, good luck.